Hi guys, Hayley from Business Boxed here. I just wanted to quickly jump in and say hello while my son is sleeping. Yes, I've just finished a gym session, my first time back at training for the year. Yes, but I just wanted to quickly jump on while I have a moment and just talk about how I got into business, what inspired me, and how I created my own clothing label. Because I want to inspire other women to potentially do the same, because it really is so easy. And I wanted to kind of remove some of the fear and overwhelm with actually getting started, because I think that can be a huge hurdle, or the thought of designing your own clothing label can be a little bit overwhelming. So when I was pregnant with my first baby, I had a look at an online store for sale on Gumtree, and it was selling baby products, and it was $2,000, and you got a website and you got supplier contact details, and it intrigued me, and I thought, wow, well, I've always wanted to have my own online store, but I've never really known how to get started. So I was very curious. I reached out to the lady, and she was selling other people's products. So she was selling Aiden and A, which is beautiful, sleeping bags and wraps and so forth, and then Love to Dream and some of the big brands. And it struck me as odd that she would be promoting other people's, she was kind of creating her own brand, selling other people's established products. But at the same time, I thought, well, that makes sense. They have the reputation, the products will probably sell, so that makes a lot of sense to me. So I ended up creating my own online store. It was called Max and Ollie, and I did just that. So I created, relationships with Aiden and A and Love to Dream and some of the established suppliers out there, and did pretty well. For my first attempt, pretty well. But then I thought it really takes more than just selling online. So that to me, over time, that was my big aha moment. I thought, no, really, I can do this. I can actually create my own. And it did take a lot of hard work and perseverance to find the right supplier, and then to figure out what I wanted to do. And I thought, well, what is it that makes my business unique? Because my first business, Max and Ollie, really, there was nothing really unique about it, And of course, I could have gone down the avenue of put a unique selling proposition and made it really unique. But I didn't. I did pretty well from it. It was pretty successful and went off to sell it. But then my next business, I thought, no, I really want to try designing my own label. And this is a piece from it. This is a bamboo wrap. As you can see, a bit of a nautical theme. And yeah, I went about sourcing a supplier and then designing this wrap. And what I did was I had to hire, I learned on the fly, really. So I sourced a textile designer. I then, went back and forth with samples with overseas manufacturers, and I brought out a nautical French Cannes collection. So that was on my Boutique Bamboo brand, which I then, set up that business and, sold it last year. So that was really good. But the reason it was so successful was because really my products were unique. My unique selling proposition, I put a lot of thought into it. So it was bamboo products. It was really soft on baby skin with a bit of a French designer aspect. So really high quality products, beautiful soft material, all bamboo. And it was at affordable prices. So what was unique about my business, and the reason it did better than my first business, was because it was completely unique, and I really filled the gap in the market for affordable bamboo products. And not only that, I then ended up on selling wholesale. So it opened up a completely new revenue stream. And really, it wasn't that hard to do. So getting it into retail stores, creating a lookbook, making relationships with suppliers, it's a bit of an art, I'm not going to lie, and takes a little bit of perseverance and persistence, but totally doable. So, you know, there was really nothing scary about creating this. And I was just at training earlier, and my friend there has a newborn, and she had one of these around her baby, which has inspired me to do this Facebook Live today, because really, you know, growing the business from just selling products online to opening up a brand new revenue stream with wholesale, because it was my own label. Just think, you could create your own label, get it into retail stores, not only sell products online retail, but sell it at wholesale in bulk at a reduced price, put a wholesale section on your website, and boom, you know, you're almost doubling your revenue. And you could even have, you know, all kinds of relationships with these retail stores and aim high, you know. Like, I used to door knock to so many different retail stores about where I wanted my products. You know, I get to pick and choose. And it's really funny because, you know, the new owner has done amazing things with it. You know, she's taken the brand internationally, and I often see people comment on Petite Bamboo, and, you know, someone will be saying, oh, I'm looking for, you know, bamboo cardigan or bamboo wraps or bamboo, you know, leggings or whatever it is, and Petite Bamboo will come up in conversations in Facebook groups. And I can't take all the credit. It's obviously the new owner's done amazing things, but I feel a little bit proud about that, because I started it. It was like my original collection, you know, still for sale there, and the new owners added a brand new pink and blue collection, which is just beautiful. So yeah, but I hope that this has given you some kind of insight into what it's like designing your own product. I mean, I'm just feeling this now, and you know, it's undeniable that bamboo and organic cotton is just beautiful. It lasts, it's a quality product. So I was really onto a winner, you know, like long-term sustainability. It's easier on the environment, it's more sustainable, and the products last. None of this Kmart and Target crap where, you know, it just falls apart, or, you know, it kind of grows with your baby, and you can keep it. It's a really good hand-me-down. And really, I designed this concept, you know, so it was my vision. And if I just didn't aim a bit higher, I perhaps would have still been selling mainstream baby brands on my online store, which I think that there is a bit of a ceiling there. If you can make your business unique, or you know, have the right product to market fit and really get there, then you can really scale. So, you know, which brings me to my my next point is I've got a free masterclass running next Tuesday. There's a couple of different sessions if you want to make it across the week on how to grow. Well, it's basically 5 steps to grow your online store. So I'd really love you to come. I mean, if you've got an online store and you're really struggling to get traction and make sales and really get it off the ground, I feel like I've learned every e-commerce trick in the book. So, you know, I know about email marketing, Facebook advertising, Google AdWords, SEO, really good hacks when it comes to abandoned cart, what to do to your website to, you know, add high converting elements. And I've got a lot to share. So I've got this free masterclass. I would love you to join. The link will be in the comments. I've only got 150 spots. I've got this software that only allows so many spots. So, you know, I'd really love you to join, and hurry up, because there's only, I think there's, last time I checked this one, there's about 20 spots left. So feel free to jump in and register, save your spot, and then join me. And you might walk away completely inspired, ready to take new action to your business and give it and breathe new life, because I see so many small business owners struggle with their online store, and it pains me because it's really not that hard. And once you do learn the tricks and the marketing tactics to get traction, you're only going to build and build and build and build. So I want to share those with you. Please come along. And if you're thinking about designing your own label, this, my friend, is what you can do. You know, this is a brand new, this is a bamboo baby wrap. And yeah, it went gangbusters, and I designed it myself, you know, zero fashion experience whatsoever. I've never used a sewing machine, but you can do it. You can do anything that you set your mind to, and it's all about playing big in 2018. So I'll hope you join me. I hope I've inspired you to take some sort of new action in your business, and I'll see you soon. Bye.